Saturday, April 25th, 07:47 a.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good week. This is an update. This is part 4 of the update. Yep, I made 4 videos since last week on this news event that occurred on psychedelic drugs stocks. The other 4 videos are exclusive on my Patreon page for the levels 2 and 3. So this would be likely the final one on this series of videos. This was a pump and dump. People made money and some people lost money. It's based on the event that was public last Saturday. So right now, it's a week since last Saturday. We'll go over those companies I put on the watch list. If you're not situation aware, last Saturday, the President of the United States signed legislation on psychedelic drugs. So we'll look at the past few days since that event, as well as a few days before, see how those stocks are doing that are on my watch list. These are on my watch list. Alphabetical order. This is the 1-year chart, and each candlestick represents a week. So the candle on the far right is this past week. The prices made a higher high, higher low than the prior week. And look at this huge volume, above average volume. The candle closed red. It closed near the bottom. All that volume closed red near the bottom of that week represents distribution. And likely the trend will reverse. We'll have more pullback. This is a 30-minute chart. The past 10 days. This orange vertical line, that represents April 18th. That was the day, again, in the Oval Office when the president signed the policy. If you want to know in detail, that's all my other videos for this series. So this one company, look at this. Before that past Saturday, above average volume, spike in the stock. New buyers, large amount of volumes coming in. Several days before Monday, when the regular trading hours would open after that event. So it was Thursday, Friday, the weekend, the pre-market of Monday when they pumped it up. And look, that's the high. It's never gone back up there. Nope. It's declined since then. And this one, this particular stock I have here, is the one I showed details on the options. So this is a penny stock. It's below $5. That's the regulatory agency that declares stocks $5 or less as a penny stock. This is a daily chart. So again, that was this orange vertical line. The pass when the news event came. Monday, it gapped up. See this big space in between here? Made that new high and then decline. Again, above average value on these daily candles. And then red. Okay. Go to the next one. Look how this finished for the week. Below $1. It's 81 cents. Yeah, weekly chart. There we go, zoomed in. Above average volume, big red candle, closing near the bottom, extremely bearish. 10 days, 30-minute chart. Again, the orange vertical line was Saturday. And look at that Thursday before the Saturday here, above average volume, inside trading. Smart money, people that knew something, situation aware. Only a handful of people are aware. Monday pre-market, huge pump. Let's zoom in some more. And that high pre-market Monday, it's never gone back up there again. Daily chart. Yep, Monday it gapped up, and then since then went lower. Massive amount of volume. So the people in the White House, the inner circle, the people that were attending the event, that all knew about this ahead of time, had the opportunities to buy into it and to close on Monday. So here we go, another one. Weekly chart, above average volume, gapped up, closed above the swing point. Maybe this is the company that's much more solid than the other ones. Time will tell. 30-minute chart. Yep. So situation was, again, before the news, the orange vertical line is that Saturday when he signed it. See that above average volume on that Thursday? Monday pre-market, they pumped it up to that extreme volume. And again, that high. Daily chart. Again, Monday gapped up. Now that was the high Monday, so it hasn't gone back up there. Big consolidation. And the next one. For the past week, huge volume, above average, closed red. And closed near the bottom. Likely to have a reverse. The 30-minute chart, 5 days. Yeah, you see the above average volume that Thursday before. Pre-market Monday, they pumped it up. Went back below the daily chart. That was that high Monday. Pumped up in the morning and made a new low. Wow. So again, when you see the weekly chart like that, this is the weekly candle. Okay, that's the picture of the weekly candle. But the daily chart, it closed below Monday. It went back down. Not looking healthy. Next one. Same thing, last week, above average volume, huge trading range, big wick on the side. That means massive rejection up there. Wow, people were running out of the doors, escaping that building, getting out of there. Wow, that was a bad. Went up real fast, and the week was looking terrible. Now the 30 minutes. There you go. That was that Thursday before the news. They pumped it up. Big smart money came in, inside trading. Took off Monday. Hasn't gone back up there. Daily chart, gapped up. And still below that high of Monday. 2 more left. Look at this one. Above average volume all last week. Closed red. 30-minute chart, 10 days. So right here, that was a Thursday before the news, above average volume. That Saturday event, the pre-market, really weak. Yeah, looking terrible here. Daily chart. There you go. That big news, that Monday. Above average volume, nothing impressive. And we'll take it to the final one. The weekly chart on this one. Huge move. Higher high, higher low than the prior week. Less volume. Again, huge red candle closing near the bottom. Smart money dumping. Dumb money buying. 30-minute chart, 10 days. And that was that Thursday before the news. Above average volume. Huge amount of new buyers stepping in. Saturday event. Monday pre-market. pumped it up high, never went back up there, went down. If you're not familiar with trading, the markets, you could trade before the regular trading hours and you could trade short. A lot of smart money people were dumping, trading short. So again, some people that were long in the morning, pre-market, later in the day, in the pre-market morning, able to go short, and some people stayed short, made profits on the downside. And the daily chart. Yep. That was the high of the week and the dump. Again, there are other companies to participate, but these were the major ones. I was situation aware, so I made that watch list. Free markets to participate in. These are not solid companies that I don't recommend for myself to invest in, buy and hold, nor do dollar cost average. Nope. They're for trading, but don't all of them meet the requirements, in my personal opinion. So the great insight I shared, again, if you watch those series of videos, you'll see how I discussed selecting the best of the best. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching.